Hi there, welcome to my channel and I'm very happy to see you here. My name is Soy and I'm a UX designer at Google. In today's video, I want to talk about the most popular UX tools for designers because this is one of the most commonly asked questions that I get nowadays. For UX beginners, it could be confusing which design tools to use because there are so many choices out there. On a high level, the design tools are similar because the main features are essentially the same: drawing, wireframing, and prototyping, etc. In order to help you avoid decision fatigue, I'm not going to overwhelm you by walking through every single design tools available in the market right now, but instead I'm going to talk about the design tools that I use in my day-to-day and walk through the key features they have that's going to help you increase your productivity by 10x. On my channel, I am dedicated to all things about product design and UX job interviews. So if you're interested in this content, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you won't miss my future videos. In my last video, I promised a free one-on-one app critique coaching giveaway. So if you're interested in getting this free giveaway, please take a look at my last video to learn more about how this coaching session works. I will select one subscriber to do this free app critique session with me together. The rules for entering this game is the same as before. You just need to like my previous video, subscribe to my channel, as well as comment on that previous video to let me know that you are interested in getting this free giveaway. I'm also offering other types of one-on-one career coaching to help you nail your next job interview. So if you want to get more interview advice, do a mock interview, or just talk about career development in general, feel free to use the link down below and sign up for a session. Okay, let's get to the tools. The most commonly used design tools in the industry today is definitely Figma. There are companies like Apple who are currently using design tools like Sketch. I've used Sketch a few years ago, and since 2019, I've been using Figma in every job I have. And I know a lot of companies have transitioned from using Sketch to Figma for a lot of reasons. Although for companies, it is always painful to transition from using one tool to the other because during the process, they might have to rebuild their design system or recreate a lot of design files if the old files are not compatible in Figma. But they're still willing to go through this transitioning process because the benefits are greater than the cost. And that really shows how much value using Figma could bring to a company. Figma is the most important tool in my day-to-day, and I cannot live without Figma. This is not a promotional video. Figma didn't pay me at all. I would say Figma has everything a UX designer needs for work. So today I'm going to focus on walking through some of the key features of Figma and FigJam that I found to be very useful. Organizing design workshops and leading design meetings are one of the most essential skills of a UX designer. The concept of a workshop is a facilitated meeting where cross-functional partners like eng, design, and product stakeholders, and even cross-team members meet to untangle a problem together by going through a series of group exercises designed to get to a specific outcome. Last year, Figma has launched a really powerful design tool, FigJam, and it has become my go-to tools for doing workshop and organizing design discussions. If you have Figma access, then you also have FigJam access, and there's no need to pay for additional charges to use FigJam. There are a few super useful FigJam features that I have used in many design workshops, and I would love to share them with you. Number one, the various options of design templates in FigJam is definitely a killer feature. You can click on the widget, stickers, template button to browse through a list of well-crafted templates for different use cases. They have a lot of different template choices for brainstorming, diagramming, meetings, plannings, etc. And they even have templates for user journey map, persona, and other design artifacts you might need in your design process. Just by browsing through the templates would give you a lot of inspirations of how to plan and conduct a very productive workshop with your team. Using the templates could be as simple as click and drop. Once you find a template you like, you can simply click on Add Template, and then boom, all the lines, stickies, labels, and covers are there. You will no longer need to go through the pain of manually adding all stickies one by one. If you want to customize the template to make it work better for your workshop, you can do that easily by changing the number of stickies, the colors of them, or the layout. I do like the look and feel of a lot of FigJam templates. The stickers and the color choices are really cute and fun, and they're definitely going to spice up your workshop and engage the participants so that they won't fall asleep in a very long workshop. A timer is a must-have in a workshop. Every exercise in a workshop needs to be time-boxed. An exercise could range from a 10-minute voting activity all the way to a 30-minute brainstorming. Before FigJam, it is very hard to manually keep track of time when we're doing those group activities. Even if there is a facilitator reminding people how much time is remaining in the exercise, when everybody is so focused in that activity, it is very difficult to pay attention to time by looking at a clock elsewhere. A timer in FigJam definitely solves this workshop pain point. Everyone working in group activities using the same file could keep track of time by looking at a sticky timer in the file. Only one timer can be active per file, so everyone is looking at the same timer. It's visible in the file all the time during group activities so that you won't need to rely on a facilitator or look at a clock by yourself to keep track of time. You can set a timer up to 99 minutes and 59 seconds. What's cool about it is that when there are only 5 seconds left in the countdown, it is going to make some clock tick-tock sound as a gentle reminder to let people know it's time to wrap up the exercise. Creating sticky notes in FigJam is super simple, and the stickies even comes with your name on it. In activities like brainstorming and affinity mapping, in order to incentivize participants to come up with as many brilliant ideas as possible, one trick is to encourage them to put down their names on each idea they generate. Figma Sticky makes this process simple because once you're logged into your Figma account, your name will come with every sticky you create. And if you want to add another sticky, you can just click on the plus button next to it, and your name is also on the new sticky. How simple is that? The FigJam stamps would make voting more fun. Voting on ideas after brainstorming is a very common workshop activity. The various FigJam stamp options are going to help the team not just to vote, but also communicate thoughts and express feelings around brainstorming sticky note ideas. For example, if you think +1 is not enough to express how much you like the idea, you could use a heart, a star, or fire emoji to vote on your favorite ideas. And if you have questions on certain ideas, you could put a question mark on them and ask people who add this idea for clarification. The stamps make voting more than just selecting a team's favorite ideas, but sparks conversation and encourages expressions. So I know I've talked about FigJam a lot. I'm also going to highlight a few really awesome things about Figma. A trend in enterprise tools is that more and more tools are supporting team collaborations today. I love Figma's value proposition. Nothing great is made alone. And it's so easy to collaborate with your team in Figma. Figma makes team collaboration as close as you can draw with your teammates on the same canvas anytime, anywhere. I still remember how surprised I was when the first time I saw somebody was moving their cursor with their name labels and typing their message in my design file. Figma has this really cool observation mode, which allows you to follow along with other people's actions and track each movement they make in the canvas. So if you click on a person's avatar, you will enter observation mode. This feature is especially useful if you want to follow along your teammates' thought process by actually following their actions. And I enjoy this level of transparency quite a lot because it allows me to know what my teammates are looking at and commenting on. I do think people who come up with the idea of frame and auto layout are geniuses because these features are going to help you increase your productivity by 10x. A frame is a parent object. This means that it can control or influence any child objects you place within it. Think of it as a container that allows you to easily group and bulk edit a lot of layers at the same time. It saves you the time to adjust each layer one by one. Auto layout is a property you can add to frames. It lets you create designs that grow to fill or shrink to fit, and reflow as their contents change. This is great when you need to add new layers, accommodate longer text strings, or maintain alignment as your designs evolve. At most companies, design teams use component libraries to create consistent design and branding. The Figma component library feature lets you reuse UI objects and attributes so you can maintain design systematically at scale. I love the variant feature that Figma component library provides. Variants are component combinations that can be grouped as a single component set. Say you want to use a primary button in your design, go ahead and grab a button component from the design library. And later on, if you realize that you want to explore changing the primary button to a secondary button, instead of looking for a secondary button from a list of components in the design library and then putting it on the design, you could actually easily change the button by using a secondary button variant. The easy switch between variants saves designers a lot of time searching for components in the component library. Did you experience the frustration of not saving your design changes before your laptop suddenly died and you lost all the progress you have made? With cloud-based Figma, this is no longer an issue because Figma automatically saves all the changes you make if you're connected with Wi-Fi. Even if you're offline, Figma would automatically save your changes and would prompt you to sync the file once you're back online. So that's everything I wanted to share with you all today. Thank you so much for watching. If you think this video is helpful, please give it a thumb up. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.